What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a quick mini 2-year plus kind of review update. This is the Herman Miller Sayl chair. This is essentially their cheapest chair you can get. It usually runs between, I've seen it between what, $550 and $700. Price went up a little bit when COVID kind of happened, but I've had this year for I think almost 3 years now, so I wanted to give a little update on the review, on maybe who this may be for, who it may not be for, and kind of give a general idea of the overall life of it. So the first thing, when it comes to build quality, everything, it still looks new. Even the cushion here still has a ton of firmness to it. It feels basically essentially like it does when I first got it. There was a few little like from where I spilled something on it, or a cat likes to sleep on it and kind of drooled on it, but those wiped out pretty easily. You can get the cushion in multiple different colors. I like the blue, it adds a little bit of character. So it's held up really well. I did get it with the actual, I believe this was for the carpet canisters, mainly because this is mostly stored in our basement. But it smooths, it glides around really well. I haven't had any problems there. I did get the height adjustable arms, which I really like. It's basically they come up and they don't pivot or anything, but they do go up and down to a decent height. So I like mine a little bit higher. So those are something that I would definitely add if you're gonna look into buying this. And when it comes to the back of this and the comfort, it's extremely comfortable. This is probably the most comfortable chair we have in our couch. And we have a pretty expensive love seat and couch upstairs. And it's just really airy. It has a lot of flex to it, so you have a decent amount of actual flex to it. So when you're sitting in it, it just molds to your back. You don't have to worry about sweating a lot or anything along that lines. It really holds your body well in the chair for being so small. It's not a large chair, so I'm not really sure how this would do with a large person. I'm about 5'11", 160 pounds, so I'm not really sure how it would do with someone that's a little bit bigger, because it is a little bit on the smaller side. But I assume it would do fine. But the back, I really like it. When you're sitting in it, you kind of have a good overall posture. And it just is a really comfortable chair. It does adjust here, so basically you can adjust this. So if you want to lean back a little bit or not, it will give you some adjustment there. Basically it just has 3 adjustments, and you can just change it like that. It's really easy to adjust, customize, and kind of get used to the overall feel of the chair. It does already come fully assembled. So mine came fully assembled, and then you have some more adjustments here, just for your back, your bottom here, and just general adjustments. Not a lot of negatives for it. I've really been happy for it. The only negative is I don't get to use it that much, mainly because I'm not down here as often as I would like, because we have a family, we work. But if you're using this a lot, this is probably a highly recommended chair I would get. I would not go to Staples and get a $200-300 chair from there. Just splurge and get a nice good quality one. The only negative I find is that this is essentially as high as it goes, and it's just barely high enough for me. So if you're really tall, this may not be the right chair for you, so take that into account. They do have a good return policy, so if you need to return it, you could probably do that fairly easily. But I've been really happy with it. It's held up really well. It's the most comfortable seat we have in the house, so that's definitely a plus. So that's it. Quick update. If you have any comments, questions, leave them below, and have a good rest of the day out there.